Hey everybody, and welcome back to Spotlight On. Thank you for joining us. We're here today with Gabby Ladd. Gabby is new to the art world. She is early in her arts education. She's going right now to Copiah-Lincoln Community College, and she stopped by the studio today to talk to us and just to let us know a little bit about her art journey and how she's doing. So Gabby, welcome. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me, first off, tell me where you're from.
I'm from Monticello in Lawrence County. I graduated from Lawrence County High School.
Yeah. And so did you have arts at Lawrence County High School, and how did that go?
We didn't have an actual art class. We had more of just an art club, but we had band and general fine arts like music and all, but we didn't have an art class, unfortunately.
No? So what were you into, with the arts club or art class?
At first, I started off just being a member, and then I guess ranked up to being president because we had our old president had said it was too much for a candle, unfortunately, with her starting school, and she was like, "Would you like to become president?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll take on the challenge."
Yeah. And now you're at co-lin.
Yes.
And how are you enjoying that?
It's pretty fun, actually. It's going really well. Classes, not too bad considering that they're all hybrid right now, except for our art classes. We meet twice a week, and we meet Mondays and Wednesdays for one, and Tuesdays and Thursdays for another.
How's that been?
It's been hectic a little, considering that we're having to figure out how to work everything, how to get everyone to class safely. So.
Is that adjustment? I mean, it's been a really weird thing to adjust to in business life, and I can't imagine what it'd be to go to high school normal and then go to college COVID.
Yeah, it was really hectic at first. Cause whenever it first started, it was during our spring break, so we were thinking, okay, it's spring break, we'll go to school normally, but we ended up not going back to school in high school, so our graduation was already hectic, and having to start school at co-lin, it made it really tough, considering it was the first year that we've ever had anything like this happen. So.
Yeah, I mean, unprecedented times. So you're now in you're now in classes that you haven't gotten before. What are you really enjoying about it?
I'm enjoying the one-on-one time. Even though we can't get around a group within a big group, we are still able to get the one-on-one time that we need and want. So it's not like they're just throwing us out there and it's like sink or swim. They're taking the time out to work with each of us individually and as a group.
That's good. That's really nice. Has that been easy to work with the teachers? You said you get a little one-on-one time. When do you normally get that? Is the rest done on your own, and then you've got a little bit of class time, or?
We usually, whenever we meet in class, the teacher will usually meet, go with the group and work the group all together, and then if we need help with something, we'll either go up to the desk or he'll come to us.
Hold on just 1 second. Sorry about that. Thank you. So, I'm captivated by students having to go through all of this. It fascinates me. Has it influenced what you've wanted to create and what you've wanted to draw at all?
It really hasn't, considering that although we're in the middle of a pandemic, it hasn't really affected my creativity any.
Yeah. So is your day-to-day life is pretty much the same.
Except time to wear masks.
Yeah, time to wear masks. Yeah, just for everybody to know, we had our mask on and then click the camera, and yeah, so. So thank you again for taking time out of your day for being here, because co-lin's right up the road. I'm all for co-lin because I love their arts department. I came from their arts department, so I'm always happy to have anybody from their arts department come visit, and especially a student, because it's getting new, fresh perspective and getting to find out, what you're looking forward to in your art career and what you're looking forward to in art. So that's exciting. Tell us about your work. Tell us what you've got going on here.
Okay, so the big one up in the middle, this is my latest one actually. It was originally a failed canvas. And at first it was supposed to be an open and red door that led to multiple opportunities that no one knew. But like I said, it was a failed canvas and did not go as planned. And right now I have one of my two galaxies, as you can see. My little one on the left and you have the one in the middle. The one on the left actually was my first one. I was dabbling in the whole galactic theme and all, and I was like, I thought to myself, it did not fail, I guess you could say. So I thought to myself, why not try on a larger canvas since this one was already a failed? So I started over with the galactic theme and I tried bigger planets, different sized ones, different color galaxies, and even tried to add more stars. And if you can see it, I added a little, or the Big Dipper, or Little Dipper, I'm not sure whichever one you call it, and I added a moon along with that.
Yeah.
The one on the right, actually, when I first started pointillism,
Mm-hmm.
I thought, like, it was during a time when I was dealing with a personal issue. I had a, 3-4 month long headache that was caused by school. And I went to so many doctors and they couldn't figure out what was going on. They put me on so many medications. It really dampened my mood. So I thought, why not just try and, usually, whenever you relate to the 7 chakras, which is what this is called, usually zen, calm, collected, not frightened and everything. So I thought, why not try a 7 chakra painting while adding a little variety to it. And with the pearl pose in the front or in the middle, I thought, why not radiate the 7 chakras through it? So.
Yeah. I love the way that, anytime the spirals go and you've got, your circular patterns going out in there as precise as they are, you start to see this beautiful petal pattern that constantly repeats. It's one of those natural illusions I love. Beautiful work. So are you finding lots of inspiration in the cosmos and in personal energy and chakras and all that kind of good stuff?
I am. Considering what I said earlier about last year and with COVID and all, it's been really stressful. So I've been trying to keep myself calm and trying not to cause the same problem. But with starting art classes and everything, it's really helped me to relax and not stress so much about school and with what's going on in the world today. So I'm actually able to stay calm while also creating. So.
Do you have a Zen practice? I know some artists take a pen and just draw straight lines across the page until they're calm. Do you have anything that you play around with or doodle?
I haven't actually thought about that. The only actual doodles I'll do is if I'm in middle class and I'm stressing out about an upcoming assignment or a project I have to do, I'll usually just do little doodles on my paper. So.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually had I've never tried that actually. I might try that though.
So going forward, what haven't you tried that you're going to get the opportunity to try that you're really looking forward to?
I was told by my drawing instructor, Miss Janet Smith, she said that we would be learning how to do stippling and drawing too. And I've never been really familiar with stippling, and with having the class, I'll get a chance to learn about it. And along with, I've never actually done cross hatching while drawing, and I've always, little side thing, I used to smudge while shading, but that's because the way I was taught.
Yeah.
And she told us that's not really an appropriate way to shade, so she was teaching us, hey, why don't you try cross hatching? And it's helped a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's and you go through and you're taught one way and you get taught another way and then you get taught another way, and then each way is appropriate at the time because it's what you had to do to get through. But eventually you're going to find your own way of what you like to do and your preferences. I love cross hatching and hatching. I will always, I like photorealism, but I tend to like a little bit more character. And the hatching and cross hatching get me there, get me to that little rustic type look. I'm really excited for you going forward. And you're with Janet Smith and Christopher Brady, right?
Mhm.
And they are two wonderful teachers. What is it like being around other kind of goal-oriented people? So like you're now getting to go to classes with people that are wanting to be in art class and wanting to be, so are you finding that like easy to be around? Are you finding your groups?
Yes, actually, I usually like back when I first started thinking I was gonna go into art, I didn't have as much support and with my family and all. My mom, she supported it, but my dad wasn't too thrilled about the idea because he thought I was gonna go into the medical field, and obviously I changed majors. And with all the support I'm getting through my art classes and with my instructors, it's really helped me it's helped boost my confidence, because at first I didn't think I was going to make it through my major, but now that I've met other people that are wanting to go into the same field as I do, it's helped boost my confidence and my self-esteem.
Yeah, getting that peer group, that's a good feeling. What are you eventually wanting to go into?
I wanted to major mostly in fine arts, and I haven't really decided what I want to do later on in life, but I do know that once I graduate from co-lin with my associate's degree in art, I'm wanting to go to the University of Southern Mississippi and get my bachelor's and master's in fine arts.
Yeah, it's all really nice. We had Olivia Hodgson on not long ago, and she's now, I think at the University of, and she's in Louisiana, but she just came from co-lin, and she's doing some really neat sculpture work down there right now. So it's the paths that you have in front of you right now are vast, and I'm excited for you to be able to like flush that out and really get to see and play and realize what you want to go for and what you want to do in life. Yeah. So do you have any advice for anyone in Monticello or any other small town that's maybe thinking about wanting to go in arts, or maybe even using arts for therapy?
I know one thing that's helped me tremendously, and I don't know if you would call it advice, but if you want to achieve something, go for it, no matter what anyone else says. Like I said, I did not have as much support from my family whenever I first told them I don't want to go in the medical field anymore. I'm going to art. And obviously they were not happy about it, but I stayed persistent, and they realized, hey, she's wanting to go into this. She's really serious about this. And throughout the months that I've went through being called stupid for going into art and leaving medical field, they realized I was serious about this and that I was going to stay persistent, and they realized that I was not going to quit. Just because they said, you can't do it, I've been proving them I can do it. So.
Yeah, good. Well, do you have any social media or where anybody can follow you or find you?
I do. I have a Facebook page. You can find me at Gabby Ladd.
Mm-hmm. That's Gabby
Ladd.
Ladd. Yeah.
Yes. And I also have a craft page that I have been selling Afghans and jewelry on for a side business, and you can find
Gotta keep that hustle up. That hustle pulls you through. This is all nice, but you've got, I love doing this, but there's the classes, there's the paintings, there's the cards, keep the side hustles up. But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I also have a Twitter. I just started Twitter, and you can find me, I believe my Twitter is Ladd Gabby, all lowercase. I can leave you the information if I need to.
Yeah, this will be on YouTube, and I'll link everything below, and then also it's going to have its own blog page on the website, and I'll link everything there too, so y'all be able to find it. Yeah.
And I also have an Instagram. I haven't posted any of my work on Instagram, but I plan to very soon. But I mostly post my work on my Facebook, so that'd be the primary source of social media you can find me on. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for being here. Thank y'all for joining us and checking this out. Be sure to follow and find Gabby Ladd. Maybe next semester or something when you're going into another something and you've got more like techniques you want to gush about, like come back and we'll talk again and we can keep up with her. So y'all have a great rest of your day.